pick the mic up. I should have waited, so I'm gonna try it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up on the YouTube world? It's been a while because I haven't been working on it. My back was, I was dealing with back. You see the size, so that doesn't help. So, but I started sanding, stopped, I did a few shorts, and now I'm trying to get back to it. So I didn't like the progress and the process, the way it was going. Someone offered help, and then it was a whole little ordeal that I don't really feel like talking about. So I decided I'm going back to it. But I didn't want to film all that because everybody does body work a different way, and there's about 1,000 YouTube channels that show you the same exact thing. And I was like, nope, don't want to do it. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna show you everything that I'm doing moving forward, because I had to fix a few mistakes that I didn't like and a couple processes that because everybody has a different way to do it, and the way the other person was trying to show me didn't like it. And then there was some other issues that I didn't like. So I said, you know what, let me go back to the drawing board, do it the way I do it. At the same time, kind of don't want to hold the camera and try to do it because I'm doing 40 things. So at this point, it's kind of a little bit easier for me to do. The only thing that I really need to do at this point is clean the garage up, because I've been like, I don't clean up as I work. I guess that's one of my methods to my madness, is kind of get as much as I can get done, then I'll clean it later. So this is one of those videos where I'm gonna be cleaning up the garage, getting all the tools and stuff away, organizing things, wiping things down, because I really need to wipe the car down. And then hopefully you see me getting it ready for the final, like primer and blocking. But I have a few issues that I didn't see as an issue until I really like paid attention. It's like this roof. I really need to fix a few things on this roof before I even think about shooting. Like, it's not even. So I got to really block the hell out of it. I need some more filler. I might do a skim coat and just call it a day and just block it myself and the way I like to do it. Because everything that I did, the way that I do it, instead of doing in little patches and little whatever, it was a different method that maybe he made, the person made their motorcycle, so their knowledge of how to do body work and blocking the car out is just, fixing a problem as it is. But at the same time, you learn, from what I learned and from the guy that taught me, and he's really professional. He did like amazing jobs. My buddy Lefty. Get the body work straight first. Figure out the, your dings and dents and all that stuff. Knock as much as you can out. And, if you can get it 100%, that'd be perfect, because he was really into metal work. And then once you get there and it's straight enough, now you go to doing body work. And when it comes to doing body work, rule number one is get filler on it and do a nice skim coat to cover everything, to make sure you got all your, everything's covered. Once you get full coverage and you put a lot of pressure on it, cleaning everything, make sure the surface clean, then you block. And of course, guide coat. Sometimes you can do filler and then put a guide coat and then block that filler down. Then go to primer and then go to this. But that wasn't the process that, he was taking, and then he told me I was doing it wrong. And I'm like, okay, well, that's what I learned. So anyway, went to that, got it straight. Now it's kind of in an awkward position now. I just got to, this quarter panel, I'm still kind of debating on doing. This door was pretty decent. I just got to get the door handle and the lock off. This fender is actually probably one of the better fenders, but I'm not going to know for sure until I shoot this final coat of clear. So I can just make sure I knock out dents. I got a bunch of materials and supplies I got to put away and organize. I'm going to put all my wet stuff over there, and then I'm going to put all my dry stuff over here, and the sandpaper and all that stuff, leave it here. And then go from there. I'm going to just see if I can get it done. All this dust, yes, I do smoke. That's probably why you hear me breathing like a banshee. Sweet way to getting some of this trash off. I got to go grab a can. It's right there. I've already brought it on the other side of the gate. Sweep a lot of this stuff up. Sweep up this stuff, grab my blocks and hammers and everything I left on the ground. Get all that up. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do a montage. I just run the camera, and then, you don't hear me talking or whatever. And then once I get that started, let you see me montage that, put a little music on it like I did for the intro. And then once I'm kind of done with that, then I'll, get, at least halfway done, then I'll come back and talk or whatever. I just don't want to bore you with like a whole bunch of cleaning and countless like babble that I'm just talking for hours and stuff. Anyway, all right, check it out. All right, so now it's time to organize this. I'm sorry, I took a little nap. I couldn't, my back started getting tight. So whenever it get tight, I just kind of sit it down for a second and let it heal up a little bit so I don't have that same strain all night. So put this in here, sandpaper, a bunch of this tape. Try to organize it slightly. I know I could have put that in the wrong cabinet, but that's cool. This will go, I'll put those over on the other counter. This one go, I'm gonna be out of shot, but yeah, I'm over here putting the liquids over there, grab this tape over here, this other hardener. So I got 3 hardeners. Oh, I got the hardeners over here. Got to move this. So all the parts are, put the awesome over where I'm gonna put the cleaning solutions. Where is my, that in the trash. This goes in with the tape, even though I got tape on both sides now. Sandpaper. This goes back on the other side. This going with the trash. All right. I'll leave my gun here for a little while since I got my other gun there. Compressor parts here. So I got my, so this gun is for my primer. This is like a size 13 needle. This one's 14. I think a 13, yeah, 14. It's a 14 needle. Somebody sent me to get a 15 needle from Clear, but I'm gonna see what goes on. And I got the regulator with the gauge, and I got the oil water separator. I know you can buy it from like a more expensive place, but let's see what the Harbor Freight ones do, because I'm not, I'm gonna stress myself out and try to get the most expensive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this will go there. I might even, you know what? Since I'm not using the painting and clearing stuff yet, I'll put it in that cabinet so, I know where everything is. Put this in there with this drawer with the blocks. So clear the hardener. So y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but I didn't have any tools, and this is my first garage in years. So this is like kind of surreal right now. And when you kind of want to do something, it's crazy that you really like, oh, that was the other cup I was talking about too. Cup. I know these are called stirring sticks too. I just call them swizzle sticks. That's just what my little nickname for them. That's the sound I assume they make. Got a bunch of stirring sticks. And I can put them in here too. Stirring sticks, measuring cups, and matter of fact, I'll leave this to go in with the fillers. These are my 2 coats. These are my 2 colors. So that's the black, if I didn't say already, and then that's the base coat. So pearls, tack cloth, prep solvent. So I can have everything in one place. I could put the scouring pads in the drawer, but I'm gonna save them here for now. This is not gonna be a perfect, better not organize it too good, because my wife bought me some extra tools and I haven't even brought them into the garage yet. I'll put this in here with the other screwdrivers. I gotta clean this. Definitely, but I don't wanna, I'm not gonna make it perfect because I'm not one of those like weird perfectionists that be trying to make everything look so perfect. And just so you don't, just so you know, because I don't have it on cameras. If you know a lot of stuff that people don't see, if they don't see it on camera, they don't believe you got it. I already have the paper and tape. Put the blades there. Have a cordless DA, and then I have this one. I gotta find my I had a big bottle of Dawn. Now I don't know where it is. Microfibers, and put them in here. I'll put the light here too. Just so I can have everything everywhere. Right place. Put the reducer in here. Since I got the other bottle reducer. Other can of reducer. Teflon tape. Razor blade joint. Sandpaper back in the drawer. Oh, that was smart. Some of them racks getting thrown away. I'm not gonna just keep them. Just to say I have them. These are my fittings for the spray gun, possibly. And the release. I think I got another one of those somewhere in one of the drawers. These cups for when I want a frosty beverage. My wife bought me this cool, if you don't know, it's one of my dream cars. So she bought me one so I can play some jams in the backyard. I mean, while I'm in the garage. Got a kneeling pad. These are my pads for, I'll put them on the ground now, for doing the, you know, for the ergo floor, so it doesn't hurt so bad when I'm on the ground. This has nothing to do with me. Found some old soap, dried up blunt. I haven't smoked marijuana, but hey, it's here. So I claim it, I guess. The wash and wax. And I think that's almost it. So wait, I gotta put these strainers away. And strainers in this putty. Oh, and then I forgot about the second one. Razor blade. Because you never have too many of these, and then, you know, if I'm working on something and I happen to lose this one, I don't have to cry later. So I'm gonna put these in a dry, clean area so I don't be straining more dust into the dust. And I guess once I break these few boxes down, I'm done. Just gotta put this over here with the, what's name? Oh, I got powder on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this guide code I bought. Somebody told me it was the wrong thing to get, but then at the same time, that same person told me a whole bunch of other stuff that whatever, you know, I don't want to complain about. But I like the dry guide coat because I don't like to gum up my sandpaper. And it's like if you putting unless you got the spray on guide coat that's actually guide coat already. And it's kind of thinner and it flakes off a little easier. or even a different color primer that'll kind of shoot a different color so you can kind of get a guide coat. You can still do that. I would rather do that than waste some good paint, because I spent, I think, like $20 a can to put the base, some 2K primer, some 2K paint in a can, right? So it's 2 parts hardened, and somebody just decided to use it as a guide coat, and I was like pretty pissed off, because I was like, oh my God, I just spent like 25 bucks a can for those. So anyway, I got it pretty much done. Let me walk you around, let y'all see it for a second, and then I guess maybe I got the camera way too close to me, probably. I don't know for sure. Pretty much all I have to do now. Let me get the gimbal in my hand now. I gotta just throw those few boxes away. Throw those couple of boxes away. These, the boxes. And wipe my wife's new washer and dryer before I get hurt out here. This area isn't perfect, but it's good enough. So that's, the primer, the activator. That's the reducer for that. That's both of my Evercoat Z grips. So one was diluted with, I got it in there, some kind of, it thins it out to make it almost like metal glaze. So I got the glaze. This is the finishing putty. So, like the two, almost same, different kind of purpose. But this was a little more, the metal glaze is a little less thick. It's little less thick than Bondo or filler, but it's it kind of covers in those spaces, and that's for the finishing. So, I got more than enough the activator. So just in case, you never know. I got the heavy degreaser, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I would say thanks for watching all that stuff, but I'm gonna have to trim some of this down. But the hammer away, throw the boxes away, and I'm done. All right. So thanks for watching. I would probably make another video, probably wearing the same exact thing, because I'm not gonna make it too difficult for myself. And I'm gonna show the prepping out and the primer in my next video. And what I'm gonna try to do is get better in the algorithm, because I've been out the algorithm for a while. Haven't uploaded in months due to the back problem or whatever, and the other thing, but putting those together was just not, it didn't put me in the right headspace. So I'm gonna just start trying to get back in the algorithm. And I think I'm gonna stick to that program, that formula, where I'm dropping multiple videos a day. I'll just give you the announcement instead of making a big ordeal. Got 2 people want me to do that body work for them, and I'm gonna just use it as, instead of charging them, I said, hey, buy the material, and if you buy the material, I'll do the work, I'll do the labor. Not gonna charge you no money. So if it comes out bad, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because I didn't charge you. And then if I do pretty good with that, I kind of know a new direction I could take the channel, because that was the biggest hurdle for me, was when Herbie was done, nobody wanted to watch. So it's not done. It's far from done. I still got to do interior, suspension, rear end, changing the diff and all that stuff. But still, once the car's kind of rolling, people want to kind of move on from it, or want you to go frame off, and I can't afford that kind of stuff. So, I don't make red sit on YouTube. So there's no way for me to do that, because there's no return on it. At least a return where I can keep on buying stuff, and money isn't it don't grow on trees. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe and all that good stuff. Thank you. All right.